Mankato residents may notice a presence of law enforcement next week as public safety conducts training. To carry out the training, a portion of East Main Street will temporarily close at 7 a.m. next Wednesday, September 6th. Members of the Mankato Department of Public Safety are being joined by the Minnesota 55th Civil Support Team to improve skills and emergency preparation. A detour will be in place during the closure, which is expected to last into the afternoon that day. The road will reopen following the training.